Good afternoon. I call to order the September 24th, 2024 regular meeting of the Minneapolis Heritage Preservation Commission. For the record, my name is Kimberly Sambolt, and I serve as Vice Chair of the Commission. I am filling in for Murray tonight in her absence. Just a reminder to all to silence your cell phones and other electronic devices, and to speak clearly into the microphone when speaking at the dais or giving testimony. Would the clerk please call the roll so that we may verify the presence of a quorum?
Commissioner Booty.
Present.
Hare.
Present.
Howard is absent. Corrado.
Present.
Maston.
Present.
Melblom.
Present.
Merrill.
Present.
Bjornberg is absent. Chair Sandbolt.
Present.
There are 7 members present.
Let the record reflect that we do have quorum and that Commissioner Howard and Chair Bjornberg provided proper notice that they have a conflict this afternoon and their absence is excused. Our first order of business is to adopt the agenda for this meeting. We will work from the agendas that are available by the clerk. I will go through the agenda and sort out which items will be withdrawn, which items will be continued to a future meeting, which items will be discussed, and which items will be put on the consent agenda to be approved as recommended by staff and without further discussion. Item number 4 is 606 Washington Avenue North, Ward 3. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 4 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Item number 5 is 109 24th Street East, Ward 10. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 5 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Item number 6 is 2401 First Avenue South, Ward 10. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 6 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Item number 7 is 2409 First Avenue South, Ward 10. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 7 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Item number 8 is 2405 First Avenue South, Ward 10. This application is also for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 8 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. This is the proposed agenda. The consent agenda will include the following items. Item number 4, 606 Washington Avenue North, Ward 3. Item number 5, 109 24th Street East, Ward 10. Item number 6, 2401 First Avenue South, Ward 10. Item number 7, 2409 First Avenue South, Ward 10. And item number 8, 2405 First Avenue South, Ward 10. Is there any opposition from commissioners to the staff recommendations for these items? Is there anyone in the public that wishes to speak in opposition to these items? Hearing no opposition to placing these items on consent, we will approve these consent items in one motion at the start of the meeting. Commissioners, may I have a motion to approve the proposed agenda?
Merrill, so moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Merrill. Is there a second?
Maston seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Maston. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? The agenda is approved. Our next order of business will be to approve the minutes from our September 10th, 2024 meeting. May I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Melblom moves approval.
Thank you, Commissioner Melblom. Is there a second?
Merrill, second.
Thank you, Commissioner Merrill. Any discussion? Seeing none, All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, say nay. Any abstentions, including any commissioners who were absent? I don't think we had any. The minutes are approved. Before I open the hearing to public comments, let me summarize the process for conducting the public hearing. First, we will act on any items to be withdrawn. Then we will act on any items to be continued. Then we will act on the consent agenda we just set. Once items on the consent agenda are approved, the commission is done with those items. Applicants may contact the planning staff tomorrow about next steps. After the consent agenda items are approved, we will take each remaining agenda item in order. If you wish to speak, you need to do two things. Please be sure to sign up on the sheet over by the clerk. If you haven't done this already, you can do so afterwards. When you come to testify, you must state your name and address for the record. Please keep your comments specific to the applications before us today. If we have a lot of people here to speak on one item, I may limit comments to 2 minutes and ask that you focus on new information not already presented. If you have materials to hand out, please give them to committee clerk. After the public comments are complete, I will close the hearing and commissioners will deliberate and act on the applications before us. I will now open the public hearing on the consent agenda items. Item number 4, 606 Washington Avenue North, Ward 3. Item number 5, 109 24th Street East, Ward 10. Item number 6, 2401 First Avenue South, Ward 10. Item number 7, 2409 First Avenue South, Ward 10. Item number 8, 2405 First Avenue South, Ward 10. Again, do any commissioners oppose the staff recommendation for these items? Hearing none, are there any members of the public who oppose the staff recommendation for these items? Seeing none, I will now close the public hearing on consent agenda items. May I have a motion to approve staff findings and recommendations for these items?
Melblum moves.
Thank you, Commissioner Melblum. Is there a second?
Hare seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Hare. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? These items are approved as recommended by staff on the agenda. Applicants may contact planning staff about next steps. With that, we've completed our agenda items. Are there any commissioners or staff that have any announcements? Andrea Burke?
Thank you, Vice Chair Sandbolt. I do have a few to relay to you. Andrea Burke, Supervisor for the Historic Preservation Team in CPED. Several of us attended the Preserve Minnesota Conference in Red Wing this past week, so it was lovely to see some of you there. I know there were several sessions I very much enjoyed attending and learning more information about, but wanted to just give the quick recap of that. Also wanted to note that fall recruitment for HPC and other boards and commissions ends on Monday, September 30th. We do have a good number of applications. Does not mean that we don't want more. We're happy to have lots of applicants for the seats. We for sure have 2 vacancies coming up into this next term cycle. And it's also just a reminder for commissioners who are seeking reappointment that you do need to submit another application for your reappointment. So be sure you do that by the 30th, because once that closes, there are no extensions. It is closed for good. And if you have any concerns, please, get in touch with me. Also wanted to start putting the seed in your minds for the special meeting of the HPC that is coming up in November. It is middle of November, also called our HPC retreat. I will be sending out a message requesting topic ideas like I usually do for each of these meetings that happen twice a year. They will be held at the same time. I believe ours, I don't have the calendar, but I believe it's November 14th. and it's from 3 to 6 p.m. It will be in the public service building. It is open to the public, just as they have been before. I usually can start with a leader topic of items. We usually have a running list, but as I have in the past, we'll send out requests. Also, a reminder to fill out the representation survey as requested by the clerks and NCR. The last day to complete that is October 11th. I fortunately don't have a way to check to see who has filled them out, so the advice is we strongly encourage you to fill it out to help our boards and commissions evaluate the representation. And also, I know you had received my message, but I got my answer at the SHPO conference. But as a sort of a teaser for Minneapolis being selected as the conference location in the summer of 2026 for the National Alliance of Preservation Commissions, the State Historic Preservation Office has given out a one-year membership to NAPC for all boards or CLGs, so certified local governments, including Minneapolis, and has extended the invitation to some of those benefits, such as the newsletter and forum listserv to commissioners as well. So I know I've gotten a few responses from some of you who are interested to be a part of that. I have to manually enter your email addresses, and it will go to your city email account. But if you are interested, please let me know by the end of the today. You can also grab me at the end of this meeting if you would want to be a part of that and have access to that. But it would go to you would get information that way. And that wraps up my updates. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Andrea. Any other announcements, news, otherwise? Hearing none, there being no other business to come before this meeting, and without objection, I will declare this meeting adjourned. The next regular meeting of the HPC is October 8th, 2024. Thank you.